Thank you, 𝐬𝐭. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't know I had it off. This is Lucky Girl Tarot. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is Fortune Cookie. It's kind of a quickie. We're going to have a Cosmic Sage reading after, and then if you can't make it to the Cosmic Sage, which would be a lengthier read, if you can't make it there and you're here, you're subscribed, you're eligible for a free answer, but it's going to be a quick answer. It can't be a general, because a general, I kind of go into other, I kind of extend it a little bit. So let's just make it a basic question, zero in on what you need to know, and I will do what I can to help you if you have to ask something, but that means you won't be showing up to the next stream at Cosmic. So anyone wanting a fortune cookie, I see that we have requests coming through maybe? No? Oh, thank you for the applause. Hey, Jasmina, 𝐤𝐵𝐿𝐵, thank you so much for letting me know that. Sunman, hello, Sunman, how are you? Good morning to you. Hello, Delaney. Okay, so I have fortune cookies here, and there are numbers on the opposite side, and then we're going to do the glow up for 4 signs on the next stream over at Cosmic. Delaney, you will be called upon to help a friend in trouble. Answer the call. And your numbers are 10, 14, 25, 29, 30, and 46. Capricorn, Sagittarius are implemented here in the numbers. So that is, I think both of those are in your chart. So you might want to, if you want to kind of idea those houses that they fall into for you, could be the person who might call upon you. 𝐤𝐭, we have your respect for others will be your ticket to success, and it says your numbers are 4, 15, 16, 23, 31, and 42. So you have Aries, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, maybe 16 Tower can be either of those. So that is what you have, 𝐤𝐭. Cherry, you have a friend will soon. Now that's a duplicate. Okay, that's the same one that Delaney had, but I'm not going to read it. It's the same. It's not the same exact one. It's a duplicate. Okay, you have success will come to your plans. Number 10, 29, 34, 36, 42, and 48. Capricorn is implied here. Jasmina, you will be involved in many humanitarian projects, and you have number 15, 16, 20, 26, 45, and 47. And this is Aries, Aquarius, and Capricorn. So the people that you are helpful with may be those signs. You're welcome, Cherry. Why, wow, Cinnamon. Were those your numbers? Are they your lucky numbers? I am going to, let me see. I wanted to keep the stream open a little bit, so let me see here. Let me just get a quick collective energy here for those that need it. A quick collective energy for those that need it. Thank you, Delaney, for reminding. Yeah, we usually get a lot more people in than we do the thumbs. I appreciate that. Okay, so we have 7 of Swords. Yeah, so some people are in here just to get what they want and leave. Okay, so I'm getting that. With Cosmic, we won't let that float. So yeah, thank you to those that are conscientious of how time and energy works. it isn't something that should be stolen or depleted upon any reader, any person. So I appreciate those that understand that. And we have 8 of Cups. Yeah. So if you do, let's go back to that last reading I did. I didn't get to do the last 2 signs. We didn't get Earth and we didn't get Water. And the birds are coming back for confirmation. Yeah, we didn't get Earth or Water. And if we get 14 likes on that, we're at the halfway point. The poll is open until the 14th, or excuse me, 14th. Is the 14th Sunday? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Well, the 14th maybe is the date. I have it set for 14, Sagittarius number, right? Temperance. So if we can get to 14, then we will get that reading in as we did the time wasting reading. So if you hear that, that's the crows, that pounding sound, that's the crows. They are here. Often I feel that the ones that come around are actually attached to my ancestors, because whenever I have to stand my ground at any purpose, they always seem to come around. Anyway, so the point is that if you were at this channel and you heard the 2 elements that I read for, that may have been for you, it may not have been. So if it's something you need to hear and you have to listen for Earth and Water, we still need 17 likes. Please help maybe share the channel. We can get those going. I can bring that out as well. I thought I had something on plan for here, but we are going to read, I think it was Virgo, Capricorn, and it's escaping me right now, which was the other sign that we were going to read. And then Sagittarius is being voted on at the polls. So go over to Cosmic and have a look over at the polls. And if you need to voice your opinion in any of the polls that we have going, please don't forget to vote. But so there's some kind of winning thing. So I don't know if you're going to go play the lottery, maybe use the numbers I give responsibly. I'm not supposed to be about betting, this is spiritualism, but if you should do that, please be responsible. Don't get yourself in any kind of trouble with any, like spending money you shouldn't be on, things like that, right? Anyway, I am not your mother, I am not your doctor, and I'm not your lawyer. So anyway, I am going to read a little bit here. Let's find out what's going on for the collective. Okay, so some of you might be experiencing chakra issues with your throat, speaking up, speaking out, being honest, being clear, being direct. Could have to do with something dealing with your past, somebody coming in from the past, something you have to heal with somebody from the past. Okay, somebody here is going to hit the success marker. Their stability is coming in. So if you're waiting for something, and it could be family related, maybe your family's going to give you money, or there's an inheritance, somebody may be getting this. I'm going to throw the dice a couple times. We'll ask who could be getting an inheritance or money from their family to help with their stability. A Gemini, a Virgo, got Virgo again, and Cancer. So those 3 signs may be getting some kind of stability from their family. It could be an inheritance. It doesn't have to be. The block is going to get lifted. Somebody here needs to know about a block. There is a block that will be lifted. And it's going to shock you. That or something, technology is going to fail and someone's going to get through and it's going to upset you. So the tower come after the block is lifted. So maybe you did not purposely want a block lifted and maybe technology fails, it gets hacked, something like this. So be on the lookout for that if that's something you don't want anyone getting through those barricades that you have created, if so. Okay, I'm going to try and get this into, like, say 20 20 minutes. So I'm just going to read a little bit, and then we're going to head over to Cosmic in a few minutes. I hope I can see you all there. Terry, if you have a question, if anyone has a question they'd like to ask now, if they can't make it to the later stream, go right ahead and ask. If they have a question, if they can't make it to the later stream, let me know right now while I'm doing collective readings. Okay, we got 3 of Cups. Some of you are going out for drinks this weekend. Maybe this weekend it's going to be about getting together with people. There's some gossip going around. Maybe there's gossip going around. What is the 3 of Cups for the weekend? Some of you might be withdrawing, introspective, going in and not going out and celebrating. Maybe people are talking about this, speculating. Maybe usually you're out on the weekend and you're not going to be. So others may be coming together and saying, hey, listen, why is that person not coming out? Why is that person not doing their usual coming out with us? Or we usually see them going out. Why aren't they going out? So you could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini, you could be an Aries. Okay, so somebody's envious of you. So someone here has someone envious of them. It could be a younger page. Okay, so I see that they're envious because you are very organized and this person lives in chaos. So it could be like it's a work person, like you tied up your business for the work week and you left your cubicle nice and neat or whatever it is you do. And there is some envy. You're finished with your project and they aren't. It's kind of giving the pencil down after the school test, the quiz, where, you know, you filled in all the bubbles on the test, right? You put your pencil down and the person next to you is like, I can't do this. And they're frantic. And they're like, well, why do they have all the answers? I don't, and time's out, that kind of thing. And then, yeah, this person has a lot of self-criticism, self-doubt, they're low energy. So you do have somebody envying you, someone here in the collective. And this person could be coming out of financial disappointments. So somebody has been coming through something very devastating. And so they're envying easily others. I get some more weekend vibes. What is happening for the weekend for those listening? Okay, some of you might be revisiting and recalibrating maybe your philosophy, your religion, the way that you believe, how you prescribe to how we're created and who we pray to. So you could be avoiding conflict. So maybe those that are staying in and withdrawing this weekend, you're withdrawing because there's conflict and you don't want to stir the hornet's nest or something like this. Okay, so this weekend, I see you watching online for someone or a package to be delivered. So if you're waiting for like Amazon or some other kind of package to be delivered, I see you waiting either for someone to pick you up, come meet you. There's like a meeting point, a package, something timely is going on here with the 2 of Wands. And also this could be you're plotting your next week. You're planning. Things are coming together. It could be romantic. It could be business related. Cherry, I'm going to try and take a little bit of a cleansing time between the streams, but it probably won't be that long because I'm trying to change my hours so that I get to bed earlier too. So I don't know, about 20, 30 minutes maybe between. I might even pop in sooner. But I'll tell you what, because you have early hours too, and I'm just not there with you yet, if you can't make it, I'm going to try and make the OG location, the old bunny blades, so I can like give more TLC there. So I'm going to try and make those early over there. So if there's any chance that I miss you anywhere and you miss out, there's going to be like a catch up place. Just remind me that I've missed you on a couple occasions if you can't make them. So that is going to be kind of like the, it's going to, because there's less traffic that goes on there. So I shouldn't use the word traffic. It's got a bad connotation to it these days. But yeah, a lot less people show up there. So it's not as busy. Okay, so I'm going to get a little more what's going on for the weekend for those that are here. How do the weekend vibes look for those that are here? Anything they need to know about the weekend? Okay, some of you are going to get a lot of attention. And let me see, is this true? Show me what I'm thinking on the dice. Okay, show me, Spirit, what I'm thinking. If it comes out, this is true, and I will look further. It is. Okay, so there's going to be a potential, it's going to be so very rare, so only one of you might see this, might not be more than one of you, but this attention could be jewelry or ring or something like this, okay? But not for all of you. All of you could have a lot of attention put on you, but if you're a Taurus or Sagittarius or a Libra, you could actually get some kind of piece of jewelry, but there's going to be a lot of attention. You could get flowers, you could get a gift of any kind. This weekend, someone here could be, and these signs that I called out could be the ones that get most attention or more likely of any attention. Sag has come out twice, 3 times for Sag and the Jupiter. Sag and Aquarius as well. We have Sag again, so definitely Sagittarius is coming through. So yes, there's going to be attention on Sagittarius this weekend, and it could be anywhere in your chart. Okay, so we do see 3 of Wands here. Your confidence is growing. So if some of you are working on the glow-ups, which I think that was the reading we're doing over at Cosmic. If you're interested, that will be over at Cosmic. And we're doing only the signs we're doing, but if there is time, if I can carve out enough time, I can look at the signs that are requested thereafter. So we have 4 that are going to get attention, and I could probably put an extra 2 in if we were to figure out which 2 they would be. And then there'd have to be a wait and see on the rest of them. So it would be like concluded. It will be to be, what is that? Another part or something like this. And I can like get a vote on that because we don't want to consume too much time with collective, but we do need to do enough for collective. So the 3 of Wands here, and also saying that you're going to have new opportunities that are going to show themselves to you this weekend. It could be related to the attention you're receiving. So they could say, hey, listen, since I'm here, like say somebody's dropping in or somebody's seeing you online and you're doing a FaceTime or something like this. And so they're like with you in time, whether in person or not. And maybe something is going to be attached to this attention. So they're going to conclude this with maybe, let's get together and have drinks, or let's plan something. So even if you're not in the same location, there could be something that is going to be on the table in the future related, and it has to come together at a later time. What else is happening? What are the vibes for this weekend for those listening, please, in the collective? Some of you could actually be moving forward and leaving some things behind. 6 of Swords. Some of you may have to leave something or someone, and it could have been something you've been planning. So this weekend could involve moving away from something that was, say, stressful or not good for you. Some of you might have someone charge at you in an angry fashion, or you're being stalked, okay? The Knight of Swords, it could be a military person coming your way. So if somebody is enlisted in the military, they might have something to say to you. You could be getting watched. For a small percentage of you, you could be in an area where there is military activity and they're keeping an eye on the public, and you might not be aware because that's how they are. They have to kind of instigate in a very quiet manner, right? So you'll know, if you know, you know, right? So for the weekend vibes, what else do we have? Okay, so definitely plotting and planning some kind of overseas trip for some of you. I know a few of you that might do that. There's something going on about making a choice when it comes to either how you're flying, where you're flying, something about the plans in the trip, okay? And some of you are going to see promise in your material success. So it's going to be highly social times for some of you. Sagittarius energy here. Leo energy here. Leo again. Gemini. And Sagittarius. Yes, these signs may be pretty social this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, I guess. Thank you so much for your support, liking, and sharing. I appreciate you all. And we'll be at Cosmic Sage soon. And so, yeah, Cherry, I hope that we can catch each other there. I'll get you. Maybe leave your question in the beginning, and I can write it down and then get you first. So if you can't make it to the end of the stream, you can come back and just listen to the end as well. That will work too. Okay, this is Lucky Girl Tarot. Thanks so much, everyone. I'll see you all soon.